Listen, I need to tell you something about that uncle who recently came to Stepanisha's old house across the street from our dasha. Remember, I said that someone had moved in there? Well, that's him. Uncle Vadim. He looks ordinary, a little strict. Wears glasses, wears a suit even at the dasha. Well, he's a city guy. He smiles politely, but his eyes never smile. Cold as glass. And he speaks quietly, too quietly. Even when you're standing next to him, the words seem to be coming from underground. The first few days were fine. He drove his car, such an expensive one, into the barn. He opened the shutters on the windows. But then, strange things happened. The neighbors' dogs, who bark at everyone, come up to his gate and go quiet, completely. They just wag their tails and whine, as if they were afraid. And at night, the worst began. I was walking from the river late one day. The moon was shining, and I see a light flickering in his shed. Not electric, but like a flashlight. And shadows. 2 shadows. One is his. I recognized him by his silhouette. And the second, tall, thin, inhumanly thin. And they moved unnaturally, in jerks, like puppets. And then, a scraping sound. Metal on concrete. Long, nasty. As if something heavy was being dragged or sharpened. I stuck to the fence, afraid to breathe. And suddenly, silence, complete, and the shutter on the shed, creak, slowly opened. And through the crack, an eye looked. One huge eye, whitish in the moonlight. Not his at all. It was looking straight at me, cold, soulless, like a fish. I even screamed in fear. I rushed home. My heart almost jumped out of my chest. I locked the door with all the locks. Mom says, "Why are you so pale?" And I'm afraid to tell him. He'll think I'm delirious. But the next morning, I saw him. Uncle Vadim. He came out of the house. His suit was perfect. He took out the newspaper from the mailbox. He saw me. He nodded politely. And in his eyes, nothing. No fear, no anger. Emptiness. And a smile. Strained like a mask. And then old woman Naura, who lives at the end of the street, whispered to Mom, Stepanik, was sick before leaving for the city. Very sick. He said he was going to the hospital, but there was no letter from him. And the phone is silent. Mom waved it off. He's old. He probably forgot. But I remember that scraping in the barn. And that, since then, I haven't opened the windows to the other side. The curtains are thick. And every night, I hear it, not loudly, barely, from the barn. Now a creak, like the barn door is being opened. Now, a rustle, like something heavy and wet is being dragged along the ground. And sometimes, a very quiet laugh. Not his, someone else's. Hoarse, like the creak of an unoiled door. And it stinks? In the mornings. Faintly, but you can feel it. Not like manure, something chemical, sharp. Like bleach mixed with something sweet and rotten. He's still there, my quiet neighbor. And I don't believe anymore that he came from the city. I think he came for something, or with someone. And his barn, it's too quiet, too clean, and it smells.